How not the way you would have wanted to finish the season? What happened at the start?
No, it wasn't a great end to the season, to be honest. Going into Druids onto the first lap, I went on the outside of Diaz, and unfortunately I think Major outbroke himself or something and ran wide himself, and as he came back across it was inevitable for us three to have a bit of a squash, and unfortunately I was the one in the middle, and yeah, it broke the left front suspension, and it was enough for us to not be able to finish the race, unfortunately.
How do you reflect on the season as a whole?
It's been really frustrating at times. You know, beginning of the season we started off well at Alton and we scored some points, and then we went through a patch where we were really struggling. We were near the back of the field, and then we went to Rockingham midway through the year, and things looked up quite promising again. We were aiming for a podium in the first race, but contact unfortunately made us have to retire, and then we were quite quick all weekend. Then we were hoping that was a changing point of the season, but the next few races where we were at Snetterton, Donington, we really struggled again with balance and stuff, so it's quite difficult. It was quite difficult periods of the year, but we got to Spa and we knew our Mugen Honda engine would be quite quick, and it was really quick, so we qualified P4, and that was probably the highlight of my year, qualifying fourth in the grid at Spa, where they say that it's the driver's circuit, so it was quite nice to be able to qualify fourth there. And yeah, unfortunately we didn't. We had some contact on the start, but we still finished fifth, which is good. And again at Portugal, it was a nice finish. You know, finishing the points, but unfortunately at Brands we didn't have the best of weekends.
So what do you think you've learned over the course of the season?
I've learned so many things, you know, because we're a family-run team, and I do a lot. Well, me and my mechanic, we do a lot of work in the workshop, prepping the car, and I work quite closely with the engineers. So it's constantly 7 days a week, and just learning about the car. And I think because we've been a single car team this year, I've learned so much more in terms of technical stuff. I think we've struggled at times without a teammate with the data and stuff like that, but in other terms, the way the car works, I think I understand the car a lot better now than I did beginning of the year, and hopefully that'll prove me in good stead for next year.
So what's next then? Are you coming back for another tilt at British F3 or elsewhere?
We're not too sure. The plan is at the moment is to go testing and see what's available for next year, and trying to get some sponsors together, and hopefully we can come back next year, or who knows what's coming around the corner. But I'd really like to do Formula 3 again. It's such a good championship, and it's a good way for me to develop as a driver, and for the team as well to develop, because Formula 3 is probably the only class apart from Formula 1 where you can develop the car yourself and put some mod bits, as they say, on the car. So it's quite interesting doing and being able to work on the car during the week and put these bits on. It's quite interesting.
Well done on the season, and best of luck for the winter, and hopefully see you back racing before too long.
Thank you very much. Cheers.